It's good to have you join us on AD4TV Radio News Update, coming to you live from Abuja, Nigeria's federal capital. I am Merciful Ajinomo. Nigeria's former president, Goodluck Jonathan, paid a visit to the presidential villa Abuja, Nigeria, where he had a brief meeting with President Muhammadu Buhari behind closed door. Although the former president did not address newsmen on his mission to the villa, it was gathered that Jonathan was on a thank-you visit to the president, who recently consoled him over an attack on his country home in Otuoke, Bayelsa State, Nigeria, by unknown gunmen. It should be noted that the former president last visited the presidential villa on October last year. Nigeria's President Muhammadu Buhari has called on private sector investors to join hands with government in youth and sports development in the country. The president made the call when he received the Touch of Unity to flag off its movement across Nigeria, indicating that the National Sports Festival is scheduled to hold in Benin City, Edo State, Nigeria in March this year. He reiterated his administration's commitment in supporting and providing the enabling environment for the development of sport at all levels.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I once again reiterate this administration's commitment to continue to support and provide an enabling environment for the development of sports at all levels. I therefore call on both the public and private sectors to play active roles in youth and sports development in Nigeria.
The Nigerian government has increased the monthly stipends of its National Youth Service Corps members from 19,800 naira to 33,000 naira. This came days after the Director General of the National Youth Service Corps, Brigadier General Shuaibu Ibrahim, revealed at a meeting with some Youth Corps members in Bauchi State that their monthly stipend would be increased in line with the new national minimum wage of the federal government of Nigeria. More details to come on this in our order bulletins. The Commissioner representing Oyo State on the Revenue Mobilization and Fiscal Commission, Bimbo Kolade, says plans are underway to review allowances and salaries of public office holders. Kolade, in an interview with newsmen in Abuja, said the Commission had established committees to review salaries and allowances of public office holders in the state for better efficiency and effectiveness. The report.
RAMFAC is looking into this wages or salaries of a public office holder, and like he said, I'm repeating the word again, that it may and it may not, it may come down, it may go up. Not that we are saying as a commission that we are not insensitive to the feelings of the nation also as a commission.
You're watching AD4TV Radio News Update. We'll go on a short break now. Up next, Nigerian Association of Resident Doctors mourns 3 of its members. Scholars react to the usage of the doctor title in Nigeria. Death toll rises to 213 in China. More stories on return. Do stay.
AD4TV Radio, we focus on education with emphasis on research and innovation, science and technology, women and girl child education, children, health, youth and sports, socio-political and economic reforms, security, environment, entrepreneurship, and entertainment. We'll give you information at your fingertips. Learn on the go. Follow AD4TV Radio on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, and YouTube. AD4TV Radio, reliable and credible.
We love you, AD4TV Radio.
Many thanks for staying. The president of the Nigerian Association of Resident Doctors, Dr. ALLIYU SOKOMBA, has announced the death of 3 of its members on account of Lassa fever, which is ravaging some parts of the country. Their death, he said, could have been avoided if adequate and proper medical facilities were made available. ALLIYU made this statement at the Association National Executive Council meeting in Abuja this Friday, which had present the Minister of Health of Nigeria, OSAGIE EHANIRE, at the Shehu Musa Yaradua Center, Abuja, Nigeria. Responding to this, the Health Minister said the Buhari-led government is working towards the full implementation of the National Health Act, which is the legal framework for the regulation, development and management of health systems in Nigeria.
12 states of the country had already contending with confirmed cases of Lassa fever. which includes 3 healthcare workers, Dr. Kulthum Abba, Dr. Habib Musa, Dr. Badare Paul of Department of Anesthesia. These stark realities are playing out against the backdrop of a failing health system.
The implementation of the National Health Act is therefore still a work in progress. And we'll be looking forward to your input. The infrastructure which we foresee is one primary health care center that will be able to function when the patients need it.
The origin of the title doctor is derived from a Latin word, docere, which means to teach. A Doctor of Philosophy or PhD is the highest university degree that is conferred after a course of study by universities in most countries. To that extent, a PhD entitles a person to use the title doctor, which is also used by medical practitioners regardless of whether or not they hold a doctoral level degree. Because of the respect and prestige the title carries, medical schools, particularly in Scotland, started to address their graduates as doctors in the 17th century. However, over the years in Nigeria, the desire for prestige and respect has made the title doctor, which is entitled to a PhD holder and a graduate of Bachelor of Medicine, Bachelor of Surgery, abused. Our reporters spoke to some academics to get their views on this.
PhD holders, because that's what is implied, that as a PhD holder you will have opportunity, or you are on a better pedestal to impart knowledge, having gotten to that height in academic qualification.
People who qualify as academics, who go through maybe their master's degree and then got a doctorate degree and then conferred with PhD in whatever discipline, so they can have the right to earn or go with the accolade doctors.
Once you graduate with a degree, MBBS, which makes you a general practitioner, you are qualified to be a medical doctor. People in the academia who have got a doctor of philosophy, in their various disciplines, that's shown that you have earned what is called a PhD.
The National Health Commission China said this Friday that the nationwide death toll in China's coronavirus outbreak has risen to 213, with nearly 2,000 new cases confirmed. The latest numbers indicate that the daily death count and the overall spread of the virus within China were continuing to grow steadily. Despite unprecedented quarantine measures imposed on Hubei a week ago and other preventive steps nationwide, many countries have already urged their citizens not to visit China, while some have banned entry for travelers from the central Chinese city of Wuhan, where the virus first surfaced. Following the coronavirus outbreak, China has opened its first coronavirus hospital in Hubei province, which was set to be commissioned in May. But with the deadly outbreak, it was all hands on deck to get it completed. The hospital, which has 1,000 bed space, admitted its first batch of coronavirus patients this Friday. It took just 2 days for 500 workers to construct China's first dedicated coronavirus hospital in Hubei province, and 2 more are expected to open in Wuhan, ground zero for the outbreak, to accommodate more victims within days. On a lighter mood, a study in the Washington Post says that women have better verbal skills than men. What is your take on this? Please join the conversation on our social media platforms showing on your screen. That's it on AD4TV Radio News Update, coming to you live from Abuja, Nigeria's federal capital. You can join the conversation on our website at www.ad4tvradio.com. Please like and subscribe to our YouTube page at AD4TV Radio. Many thanks for watching. I am Merciful Ajinomo.